Welcome back to Phenom Yachts The Build. I'm Sean Reel. In today's episode, we're going to take a quick look at hull number 8 again. The last time you saw this boat, it was a hull and a stringer. There's been a lot happened since then. We just got back from the Miami Boat Show, and this boat's ready for delivery tomorrow to the customer here in South Carolina. Now that we've got Phenom 37 hull number 8 completed, let's take a quick look at some of the standard features as well as some of the optional choices this customer made. For starters, we have our Seakeeper 3 and Best Marine sea chest in our lazarette. Moving forward just a bit, we've got our aft-facing mezzanine seat complete with drink cooler and fold-down tackle station. At the helm, we have our triple captain's chairs. Our standard Phenom chairs are on electronic actuators. They're also heated and air-conditioned. And right above it, we have our teaser reel storage. And then on the console, we have our standard bow thruster, as well as a Mercury joystick that works in conjunction with the bow thruster if needed. And then up at the bow, we have our chase lounge on top of a 330 quart insulated cooler. Stepping away from standards, let's take a look at some of the optional features this customer chose, starting with our Faux Teak tow rail, complete with bow chocks and midship chafe guards to protect against dock rash. The next option we'll look at is our FLIR, which is great for those early mornings where visibility is low. We already talked about the teaser reel storage. This customer chose to upgrade to our electric teaser reels. The last customization are our rocket launcher rod holders incorporated into the aft hardtop legs. Looking back about a month ago, this boat was just starting its Faux Teak process. Let's take a quick look. Welcome inside our custom paint booth here at Phenom Yachts. Inside here is where we do all of our post paint as well as our faux work. Right behind me is the tow rail that Javi's finishing up, getting ready to put the final coat of clear on. Let's check it out. Javi is about 10 hours into this process, and I want to take a quick look at some of the detail that he paints into every single one of these. Take a look at the grain and the directions in different spots. He's got a seam painted in. Now remember, this isn't the final product. He's still got several coats of clear coat to add to this to make it shine, and we'll make sure you see that before it's all said and done. But take a look at this and see how detail oriented it is. It's awesome. All right, so you've seen the tow rail. We do several options with Faux Teak. As you can see here, this is the helm pod that Javi's been working on. Again, not finished product, but take a look at the attention to detail here in the grains. It looks like a real piece of wood. We're back inside the Phenom plant now. We're going to take a quick step down the line and check out Phenom 37 hull number 9 that was pulled while we were at the Miami Boat Show recently. Let's go check it out. All right, so we're inside the Phenom right now. I'm in the lazarette, the bilge, or what we call the Seakeeper pod. You've got pumps and hoses and wires everywhere, and all this will be cleaned up before we put the deck on. But I wanted to show you what we do with our Seakeeper pod. It's actually built into the stringer system or the backbone of the entire boat. So inside the pod, we have glassed in aluminum plates to receive these big bolts that hold the Seakeeper in place. So it's secured at a low point near the center of gravity to hold your boat as stable as possible. Remember, the Seakeeper is spinning at over 8,000 RPM and it's actuating as your boat is rocking to keep you as sturdy as possible while you're in the water. One other really great standard feature I want to talk to you about before the boat gets capped is our Vetus Bow Pro 571. We actually build this in through the string of the boat so you can access it from the top side after the deck's put on. This is a really great feature that's built in so you can use the joystick, the bow thruster, and the Mercury engines all in conjunction with each other to help move the boat around or even hold position. One of the other cool optional features here at Phenom is our strapless tow eye. On a standard tow eye for the bow, you'd see the strap with a stainless steel piece on the outside of the hull, and you're pulling from the outside of the boat. Here at Phenom, we do the strap on the inside of the boat. It's actually built into the stringer, so we're pulling from the inside of the boat. And all you see with the Phenom strapless tow eye is the bow hook sticking out for you to attach your lines. By pulling from the inside, pulling from the stringer, we're pulling from the strongest part of the boat, which should increase safety as well as durability. So now that we're outside of hull number 9, let's take a look at one of the most elaborate customizations we've done at Phenom to date. This is our Marlin tower, and this is the top side of the plug for the hardtop. What's really cool about this is we've done some customizations to our hardtop to accommodate a larger standing platform so that when you're up on top and you start to roll a little bit, you're not going to roll off the side, your ankles won't come off the sides. We've also scalloped out the backside of the hardtop to make it easier to get up to the station to control everything. We've already pulled the mold off of this plug, so let's run over here and take a quick look at it. So here we've got the mold that we just pulled off the plug. Notice the Grip Tex yacht style non-skid built into the mold. Once this is Class A'd, it's all set for production and we can start pulling parts. One last thing before we close out today's episode. For those of you not familiar with the build process of a boat, a plug is a composite replica of a fiberglass part, in this case the hardtop. We build a mold around this plug, pull the mold, and that's the piece that actually makes the fiberglass part that goes on the boat. All right, taking a deeper look at the plug, you'll notice the yacht style non-skid designed into the plug. And what that does is transfers to the mold, so when we go to make the actual fiberglass part, it doesn't have to be sprayed in afterward. The non-skid is already there in that fiberglass piece. That's it for this episode of Phenom Yachts The Build. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.